Nation, and what is up, No Horsing family? Welcome back to another episode of the No Horsing Around podcast. As always, I am one of two dudes talking Colts. I am one of your hosts, Stephen Burton. And on today's episode, you guys, really quickly, as always, we are powered by our amazing sponsor, WagerWire. WagerWire is a once-in-a-lifetime revolutionary sports betting app that allows you, how's it revolutionary? As a lot of people ask me. It allows you to get out of parlays before they go belly up. Allows you to bet on games right up until the moment that the ball drops, puck drops, kickoff, whatever you want to say. It's pretty freaking cool. Go over to wagerwire.com. Make sure you put in your email address there. That way you get the alert when the app actually does come, as well as check them out at WagerWire on Twitter. Check out their Twitter spaces. They're by fans, for fans. They're pretty cool. They're a lot of fun. Jump in, get involved. They're an amazing sponsor. So today, I know we got a lot we can talk about. You know, you've got the final OTAs. You got Richardson, and you got Minshew, and you got half the receiving core out today. But I'm going to do kind of our annual thing of just when it comes to different teams around the league and different players, sometimes you just want to tell them, shut up! And who am I telling to shut up today? God, Titans fans, just shut up. Just shut up. Oh, my God. So as many of you know, at this point, I live in the state of Tennessee, and I hear so much all the time. And all I've heard all offseason is how the Titans are going to win 10, 11, 12 games this year, and how much better they are than the Colts, and all these things. I actually had a local radio host that I listened to here in Tennessee that said Tannehill was a top 10 quarterback. And it blew my mind. So I wanted to talk about this because, as a lot of people know, last year, prior to the season, we did a video here that said that we expected the Titans to take a big step back. They were the number one seed 2 years ago, and last year they didn't make the playoffs. So I feel like we were pretty correct in that. I expect them to take another step back, okay? So they had, I think, the 11th pick in the draft. I've told a lot of my buddies, I think it goes one of two ways for them. I think either they're going to be okay or they're going to be really bad, man. And taking the perspective of, as a Colts fan, I'm seeing a lot of the signs for the Titans that we as Colts fans experienced last year. So a lot of talk saying, hey, they're not as bad as you think. Hey, they're going to be pretty good, right? And I just don't see it. You got another year, okay, on everyone's tread. You got another year on Derrick Henry's tread on his tires. I don't think Ryan Tannehill's that good. They don't have any receivers. And I understand, there's this DeAndre Hopkins talk, and he's a good receiver. I don't know if he's going there or if he's not, but for you to try to compare the Colts receiving core to the Titans is asinine, and you probably just need to shut up. I mean, it's just one of those things where, when you look down, if you look across the board, who has the better quarterback right now? Right now, it's probably the Titans. Who has the better running back? I think you probably throw up a tie for that. Who has the better receivers? I think it's the Colts. They have, and it's because I live here, right? They have Treylon Burks, and they constantly are talking about he's the number one. That's all you have. I'm sorry, he didn't look that good last year. And then they have Nick Westbrook-Ikhine, and they have all these guys you've never heard of, right? Colts have second-round pick Michael Pittman Jr., second-round pick Alec Pierce, second-round pick Joshua Downs, right? I mean, Isaiah McKenzie comes in during free agency. Then tight ends, who do they have? Oh, they have Chig Aquano, sorry. And he could be really good. The Colts have the potential there too. Jelani Woods, right? Ogletree's back. Kylan Granson's there. You drafted Will Mallory out of Miami, who's supposed to be really good. There's a lot of talent. Offensive line. Their offensive line actually managed to be almost as bad as the Colts last year, but they don't have the talent that the Colts have sitting there. The Colts have the talent. Can Tony Sparano Jr. get them to forge into one and get back to the level they were? I think that's more likely than taking whatever the heck is going on in Tennessee, right? Flip it over on the defensive side of the ball. Jeffrey Simmons, DeForest Buckner, splitting hairs, right? Splitting hairs. Their DNs, Harold Landry coming off an injury, Quiddy Pay kind of coming off an injury, not nearly as severe. I mean, you're just kind of splitting hairs as you go down. And what just is blowing my mind is outside of the quarterback position, everyone is saying how much better they are, right? I don't think they're that good. We're going to do a breakdown as we get closer to training camp of where me and Zach both feel the division is heading. Who's going to take it? Who do we expect to do well? What are we kind of expecting from the Colts and the Jaguars and the Texans and the Titans? But I'm here to tell you again this year, I think the Titans take another step back. I think they're a top 5 pick in the draft team. I do. I don't see them getting any better. I don't think they got any better. I think they're stuck in this weird in-between that the Colts were in, right? The Colts, we were, do we want to rebuild? Do we want to reload? We did a little bit of both, and it didn't really work. Hey, you're one player away. You're one player away. We heard that for years. Hey, you're a quarterback away, a quarterback away. They're kind of stuck in this weird in-between. You know, you cut all these players, you go to some of your star players, you ask them to take pay cuts, and then you're out here hunting for DeAndre Hopkins. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It doesn't, and I think they're going to take for a big step back. And that's why I think that Titans fans should just shut up and be done with it, right? And just stop thinking that you're the best team in the division, because you're not anymore. And the Colts have one leg up on you, which is they have the young quarterback. You had the oldest quarterback in the league. The oldest quarterback in the division, I'm sorry. And the division got a hell of a lot younger. Anthony Richardson, 21, right? CJ Stroud, young, right? Trevor Lawrence, young, going into his 3rd season. And you're sitting there with him. And then on the flip side, you're trying to talk to me about Will Levis when I got bashed from January to April about liking Will Levis and being told, oh, he's sorry. And then suddenly he gets drafted by the Titans and he's awesome. And you see these highlights. I saw him airmail passes there. I like Will Levis. I think it's probably a good position for him. But to say that he fell in the best position, that he's going to be the best of the quarterbacks drafted in the division, come on. Like, come on. He might be, but it's just these Titans colored glasses. And living in Tennessee, I get tired of hearing it. I want to hear what you guys think, okay? Colts fans, no horse and family. I want to hear from you in the comments. You tell me, do you think they're taking a giant step back? Because I do. And you know what? If you got a Titans friend, have them watch this. I want to hear from you guys. It's been a while since I've stirred up and kicked the hornet's nest of the Titans fans or any other fan base, because we're in the off season. So go ahead, Titans fans. I'm going to tag Titans in the description. You can come at me too. Tell me if you think I'm wrong. Are they going to take a big step back, or you think you're really legitimately a contender? Come on. I don't know. But, okay, so I digress. If you've not subscribed, Titans fans, you're welcome to subscribe too, because I'm going to talk mess about you twice a year too, also during the season. If you're a fan of the Colts, hey, if you've not hit that subscribe button, hit the subscribe. Smash that bell. Don't miss the notifications for when we go live. I'll be back going live tomorrow. I'm excited about that. I'm excited to talk to the family. And you don't want to miss anything. And if you're feeling frisky, and we'd love for you to donate, we'd love for you to become a member of the family, hit that membership, pick one of the levels. It's all great for us, man. We love every bit that you guys can support us, whether it's through a membership, subscription, just joining the family, right? In the end, I say the same thing. We've ended these things the same way we have for 2.5 years. I love you. I know Zach loves you. I'm out.